He is. Oh, wait a minute.
Just keep going. I can edit this. Keep going. You can edit it in Zoom yard. Don't worry. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going. Yeah.
What a way to start the show, man. We got the alarm going off, the hazardous sounds and whatnot, man. As you know it, he is France. I am Vlad. And this time we are in the same room, the same place. That's right, man. We are reunited and it feels so good. Pause. And this is Let's Talk Battle Rap podcast brought to you by letstalkbattlerap.com, the only place where you can get your daily news, editorials, artist profiles, stats and facts on battle rap. That's letstalkbattlerap.com. But with no further ado, we're not going to waste any more time. Let's get straight to it, man. France, what up, player?
Yo, man, it's lit. I haven't seen you in years, man. I'm so glad we got a chance to reunite. It was the other way around back in the day when we used to link up to the pod. I used to go to your crib out in Brooklyn. Very far away from the Bronx, by the way. Very far away. Like, this is an hour Uber minimum. You know what I'm saying? I made sure when I pulled up, we can clip up notes, drafts, outlines, projections, late improv guests. Hey, you awake? Call in. You know what I'm saying? And
give me 30 minutes. I got to roll a blunt.
And we would get at least 2 episodes a session.
At least. Yeah, man. Workaholics, kid. But, yo, this is dope, man, to come to your spot. You know, man, congratulations. I'm proud of you, player. Nice spot, man.
Shout out to that battle rap money, you know what I'm saying? You know, that caffeine money ain't dried up, but the battle rap money ain't dry up, yo. You know
compromise money.
Yeah, right? You know what I'm saying? Compromise. Nah, it's not coming from Chrome. Everybody chill out. But you know.
Not yet.
Hit my line.
Anything's possible. The Cash App is open.
Ain't no place like. Yeah. I'm joking. Salute to Remy Mosh. You do got an event coming up this weekend. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna chop about the event. You know what I'm saying? GTX made an announcement. We're gonna talk about that.
Yep.
We got access to the black phone.
Seen a couple things.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we got a full-blown show, a whole bunch of topics to talk about. But man, it's so good to see you again in person, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Fact though, man.
Yeah.
It's been a couple of years now, man. 2-3 years and whatnot. So, you know, man, we back at it like a crack addict, man. In fact, I don't know, man. I don't want to toot our own horns. Pause if necessary. Yeah. But I mean, we were like, you know, one of the pioneers going to an actual studio.
Yeah.
You know, and there's video of this, you know what I'm saying?
Shouts to Gotham.
There are guests who did pop up on the show. You know what I mean?
A lot of guests.
It's like, you know, I felt like we were so ahead of our time back then. And like, we look back on it, we're like, yo, this was like way ahead of the time, man. So this gives me that feel again. And it gives me back in the, if we would have recorded some of those Brooklyn sessions, oh my gosh,
man! And you know what's crazy? All that is on the YouTube now. Like you like maybe we could find a way to like re-upload all those joints so they could like make a nice little wave in the algorithm again, because it's a lot of gems, man. We was going through it. We had people like Jazz come to the studio, Loso, Cortez, Misfit, Mike P. You know what I'm saying? DNA, not DNA, but
everybody that came through.
A lot of people came through. Saga came through. Yep. Jay Murder came through. Lex Luthor came through. You know what I'm saying? We had Lawrence Marby. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on and on and on, man.
Yeah. So, you know, man. So this is just us going back to our roots. So, you know, man, all you YouTube bulls, definitely y'all can go back and go back into the catalog and, you know, maybe we'll drop some snippets of some classic moments and whatnot in some of these future episodes and stuff. So, you know, remind folks we have been here for a long time doing it, but now we just focusing on us. You know what I'm saying? We're like
what about me?
We're like a divorced woman, man. We're just focusing on us right now.
Me?
You know? What about Easy?
What about it's about what's best for me. It's my decision.
Nah, man. So this is just us going back to our roots. So you can definitely look forward to some more of this stuff, man. You know, so we know that the StreamYard and stuff, man, it does what it does, but there's nothing like that in-person chemistry, you know. So
that's a fact,
man. All right, man. Now that we got all of that out of the way,
yeah, man. Let's talk about these women.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm about to say something different, but you know,
not the young ladies, but what? Don't say it. Don't say
I'm holding back.
Don't say it,
the
man.
young queens.
Jay Wood the Damager, you know, man, 1993, you know, Brooklyn, New York, East New York, you know, gangstar operation, you know what I mean, man? See you later, man. PSA Reloaded, man. You know, man, I love my hip hop and I love sucking on toes, man. I do it like it's turkey necks and pig knuckles. So, you know what I mean,
Finish your food.
Get that water feed.
Yeah. No, man, I do got the
Also, what's up, boo?
Oh man. All right, we got obviously the card's headlined by 40 bars and Yoshi G. Yes. That battle's been brewing up a nice little storm. Right, you know what I'm saying? We got Kausion versus First Lady Flame on the card. 757 stand up. Tori Doe versus Shayna Ashley. A nice New York vintage Queen of Ring type energy.
Bringing it back.
You know what I'm saying? And Chirac versus Tony Blanco for the love of Dot.
A nice little card, man.
Nice little card, man. You know what I'm saying? With the opener, that face off was entertaining. I enjoyed it. We're gonna discover more information about Dot that's very intrusive that we didn't know already. And does he walk away with a relationship after the event is over?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Because you know why? They're getting paid for this, France. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that money that they're bringing back home definitely will soothe all pains if any of them come up, you know, during this battle. So a battle is a battle is a battle. I don't even think he's going to be in a room. I think he's going to play it smart and just be like, I'm going to be at the hotel. I'm going to be in the car. When this battle's done, just meet me in the car and we can bounce. You know what I mean? I don't think he's trying to stand around. Because imagine Tony points to him and like drops a punchline and lands that much harder. But if he's not there, then it's kind of like, so he's like, nah, I'm not giving you anything to work with.
Yeah, you know, that's the good old Dot Mob reasoning back in the day. They weren't about how people win any battles. I'm gonna magnify these punchlines. I can't be there. I can't be a negative. I can't be a liability.
Exactly.
I also can't just show up. You know what I'm saying? But Tony and Chirac, I should say. I'm excited just because I want to see how messy it could get. But I do believe they're extreme professionals. Let me put that out the way. All right, let's not act like I just want some straight drama. I still want them to
drama.
I still want them to keep it within the lines on the stage. You know what I'm saying? But I think they're capable of doing that. I think they're capable of giving us a good show too.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. I mean, listen, both ladies, they got skill, they got talent, and now they got a storyline. You know, like I always say, a lot of times in battle rap, you could have the bars, but if you don't have a storyline or through line for people to follow, you're just one of the 20,000, 30,000 fish in the sea, you know. But now you got a little something, and you got Remy, you know, putting that back into everything, making sure everybody's gonna be looking proper. You know what I'm saying? The promotion is there, so it's gonna be a good look. And you know, I caught up on some of Chirac's battles and whatnot. She definitely got bars. She's definitely got that New England, you know, flow and swag to her thing. But what I do find is that sometimes the pacing can lull you a little bit, and it can, you know, it's like, if this was picked up just a little bit more. But who am I to tell someone what style they should have? But all I know is that, you know, Tony, she does more pockets here and there, so that might stand out a little bit more. But Chirac's bars are definitely on point, though, for real.
Chirac punches a bit harder. Tony could rap a little bit more fluid. I think. Yeah. This is gonna be in Hell's Kitchen. I don't know how big the venue is. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be like the Coco place in Queens, where like it's kind of pit intimate style. Yeah. Or it's gonna be a small little. I don't know. I've never been to the venue. It's a new one for us, but it's us.
Because you're compromised, my man.
But depending the size of the room, it will also affect a lot of the circumstances here. Because of the smaller the environment, I think Tony could obviously accentuate her skills a little bit more there. But with a little bit more of a room, the more potent punchlines could, you know, have a nice little effect. Chirac got a nice little sneaky win recently, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talk about it.
I mean, listen, I saw the Chirac and KCJ battle. You know, I'm gonna give y'all the unpopular opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because unlike my man over here who's compromised, I don't got no hat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you don't got a varsity jacket either. I damn sure don't got a leather.
Yeah.
In the wall with the logo on it.
I'm not that compromised. There's tiers.
What low tier compromise?
We're definitely low tier compromise.
What low tier bottom of the barrel compromise?
I did the judging for a few weeks. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Shout out to the gifts.
Oh, you know what though? She did give you some nice gifts that when you think about it,
very nice gifts.
So I wouldn't say maybe we're mid tier compromise. You know what I mean? We definitely don't got the 3-letter man Letterman jacket.
Right. Okay.
And we definitely didn't go to Fox 5 like Vada and SP did. You know what I'm saying?
That'll be airing tomorrow.
On Fridays. You know what I mean? Shout out to them dudes, man, taking this thing from their studio at the crib to a real studio at Fox, man. Like that's major, you know what I mean? So they're top tier compromised, you know what I'm saying? We like bottom mid tier somewhere, crawling to like, we just want to get to low top tier, you know what I'm saying? And then we can figure something out from there, man. But shout out.
Yeah. Next battle on the
card. Yes, that battle though.
Wait, before we go to the next battle on the card, who do you have winning actually?
I'm gonna go with Brooklyn, man. I'm gonna go with Tony Blanco. I'm gonna go with Brooklyn. You know, it is in New York. I feel like, you know, the energy is gonna be there. And she's got some moves to make. She's been in the game for a hot second. You know, she's got appeal. You know, she's definitely got some flows and stuff. And she's been doing good in her previous battles. But Chirac got some hard punches, man. So it's like, even though her pacing might be a little bit slower, she's like George Foreman. It's like the pace is slow, but the punches hit hard. You know what I mean? So I
feel like in a situation where you have so much substance in the topic to talk about, like the revolving situation as far as why the battle even exists, you can create great angle punches for it. So I trust Chirac to do that.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? So
you're making sense. You're making sense. You're making sense. But I don't want to go against Brooklyn. I'm not going against Brooklyn. It's too late, man. Tony, bring it home, man. Bring it home.
Keep it where you're at. You know what I'm saying?
In the words of 3, bring it home, boo.
Or we got Tori Doe versus Shayna Ashley, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man. This is back to the days of the Bronx. Huh?
There's videos I think in like 2016, maybe 17, where they're on camera just like having banter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? After the event banter where everybody's outside doing their Uncle Roz and hip hop is reels. You know what I'm saying? So I
like ish hot son back then.
A lot of people you could start to name back in the day. So it's got a nice little vintage feel to it, but I just trust Shayna more in the situation than Tori. Am I wrong?
Yo, you definitely ain't wrong, man. And listen, we seen Tori. You make out there, got some lashings. You know what I mean? And I just see Shayna more in the mix. She's been around. She was in a tournament. She disappeared from the tournament.
She in the face-offs when she says, "I have the best delivery in battle rap," right? Something to really like, okay, you know what I'm saying? You're really holding to. I love the confidence that you're exuding there. But more importantly, she genuinely believes, and she should, if she did not drop out of the tournament because of circumstances, unforeseen circumstances, that money is hers, And, this, it happens in the playoffs all the time, right? Philly looking at Kawhi's shot, and they're like, if that thing don't bounce, man, we beating Golden State. Like, all right, man, it's a lot of other things still have to happen for you to get there.
Shoulda, man.
You know what I'm saying? But she feels that way. So I'm like, you know what? I like this level of confidence. You know what I'm saying? I just trust her to be a little bit more prepared, too.
Nah, absolutely. Yeah, man, I don't trust that little girl, man. I don't trust her.
Careful now.
That little woman. Yeah, I'm sorry. Please. We want to stay monetized. Don't take us down, man.
Call them out, y'all.
Please, man.
Call them out.
I'm sorry, Suki. Yada. You know what I'm saying? You deserve better.
Yeah.
But I don't trust Tori, man.
I don't either.
I don't. She's cool. She's dope. But it just seems like, I don't know. I mean, how have you been able to do the ring back in the days with all those eyes on you? But now it's like, it's not the ring. It's the other kind of lights that are on. And it's the fact that that this is live. When you're at Queen of the Ring, it's like we have to use I heard reports, if you weren't there, because the pay-per-views, they weren't far few in between. And when you did have them, wasn't the most reliable, So now, you know that it's live. And I remember when Tori was on Caffeine and it was live and those lights were on. Man, she let Hurricane Yoshi just run through her. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like.
And before that, I think top of the year before that, Chess.
Oh, don't remind me about that. So it's like.
And I know she's supposed to battle that prom night card. Never got a chance to. Dodge a bullet there with Twerk.
That would have. Forget about that, man. I'm sorry. I'm just speaking the truth here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy to see her back. Don't get it twisted. I'm happy to see her back. She's standing in front of somebody that I feel I can trust in a level of consistency. Just a little bit more. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I hope that everything that I'm saying actually is the opposite that night. I hope she's amazing. I hope she gives us that vintage feel. I hope she gives us a lot to talk about. But if I had to put my money down on it, though, I got to roll with Shayna Ashley. I just trust her more in this situation and scenario.
Straight like that. Shayna Ashley in the face-off was like, stigmas get attached to you in battle rap. I've only postponed the battle 3 times. I was like, 3 is a lot. I know you've had a lot of battles. You've had a decade-long career, so it sounds like 3 is not a lot in a sense, but it's enough for a confirmation bias.
Yeah, for sure, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you are like that. I'm just letting you know why that. But she understands why people get a stigma in battle rap for the smallest things. It could be once, twice, and then everybody just puts it attached to their name and makes it. You know what I'm saying? So.
But she gets to prove us wrong this weekend. So
yes, she does.
We'll see what's up, man. But I definitely got Shayna Ashley, man. 2-1, possibly. Lady like that.
Somebody gotta die.
Somebody got to die.
Every Chrome card I've been to, somebody dies.
Fuck go, you got to go.
Every Chrome card I've been to,
somebody got to die.
Somebody dies.
Somebody got to die.
Like now I'm thinking about it. For real. No, for real. Now I'm thinking about it. Every round of the tournament, somebody died. You know what I'm saying? We just seen the Sony Hall joint, the anniversary.
Hey. Okay. Hello, okay.
I was gonna talk about the guy from St. Louis, but her too.
Oh, Jay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The first event, every Chrome event, somebody's died. So I'm here for the bloodshed.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. You are right, man. We'll see what happens, player.
I'm here for the bloodshed. I could be wrong.
So are we saying that that Tori is on Pack Watch, France?
I got the packs.
Can we show put him on the Pack Watch?
It hasn't happened yet, so we can't.
All right. But if it does happen, the packs will be broken out.
Yes, it will.
All right. Don't be the first contestant to land on the Pack Watch screen. But Tori, you are on Pack Watch. We are watching you. All right.
Yikes.
Good luck.
Yeah. Word. 757 Kausion versus First Lady Flames. And Kausion talk her shit always. You know what I'm saying?
All day in the hallway.
She ain't got no problem selling the fight, talking her shit. It may sound out of pocket. It may sound a little delusional, but goddamn it, it's reality in her mind. And I'm not saying that it is or it isn't, but when she's talking, I'm listening, and slowly moving towards picking First Lady Flames.
She didn't almost get me last time because I knew better. Because I'm like, QB is still QB, and you were just like through the window cocky, which is fine because you're a rapper and that's what you're supposed to be. But I was like, all right, man, this is a little bit more than selling a fight. I felt like she gave QB no chance at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see what happened, And it's like at first this was cool. When they first talked about each other, it was like, oh, how cool would it be if we did a 2-on-2 and took over the world? And Remy was like, here's the cash. This is going to be a war. Somebody got to be number one from Virginia. And he took that bread. And now they got a battle. So it went from, we could be 2 queens from the same, area. That's not the accent. That's a little bit further north. From the same area that comes and takes over. But now they got a battle. Now, 757 said, I'm the queen of VA. There was no Queen of V8 talk before this battle was set up. It was like, you do what you do, I do what I do. It's all good. Now that we battling, there's a queen, and I don't know, man. It woke something up in First Lady Flames, and she felt a little disrespected, man.
She did, though. She really did. Honestly,
disrespected, brother.
You know, I get what the whole like QB and C3 loss for Kausion. Like,
yeah.
During the QB run, like she looks at QB like, "Oh, we're in the same tournament. I'm in the finals, and you had a first round exit. We're both on RB last year, and I'm arguably undefeated. You lost the A award." And we were all drinking the Kool-Aid for a bit. Rookie of the year, we were excited. You know what I'm saying?
Some of us had gallons of the Kool-Aid. Some of us had bottomless mimosas filled with the Kool-Aid.
I owned up to it. All right. You know what I'm saying? I was a fair believer. You know what I'm saying? I came to reality to C3 battle. You know what I'm saying?
You had to. You had no choice. You were judging.
Yeah.
You couldn't fake the funk.
Absolutely not.
You would have looked compromised.
So, you take those 2 losses in a month to 2 top tiers, 2 all-time greats in your sophomore year. You say to yourself, like, damn, that's really rough, right? Like, there's a lot to critique there, but don't forget that she still made it to the finals to battle one of them, and is getting the ultimate push from her platform because of how much she stood out from her class. You know what I'm saying? This is really the first crop of like bricks for real. I mean, you want to count all the guys prior, they weren't necessarily classes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But this is like the first introduction of like, hey, brick by brick process, graduates. This is the standout. This is who's made it the farthest so far. So, like, I think she probably learned a lot that month. I saw her battle Raw Image last month at the intake card. And when I see how she's talking, when I see that performance, I just wonder to myself, like, what's going to happen when you're across from somebody that can do everything that you can do at a bit of a higher level with more experience?
Yeah, man, but this is why they do the battle, though, and it's quite interesting, though, because if you listen to them, they got a similar vocal tone, similar projection, a similar flow, delivery.
First Lady Flame does more.
The wordplay gets separated a little bit. You know what I'm saying? There's definitely still nuances and uniqueness to both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But like I always say, if you come from the same area, there's going to be some similarities. But, similar, even down to similar looks and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So this is truly going to be a mirror match, and this is going to be easy to decide who wins, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like Kausion just pissed off, homegirl just a little more, gave her a little bit more to go into this battle with, and I'm gonna edge First Lady Flames in this battle.
Yeah, see, before all the interviews and the articles and the back and forth and the quotes and all that, I was like, maybe Kausion learned a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely rolling with First Lady Flames, but it's not like First Lady Flames has just been coasting and whatnot.
She has battles where like you could catch her losing to Ishmula, probably, right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Lost to First Lady Flames on 1-rounders. Then you look at her record on the app, like obviously has a lot of competitive battles against a lot of top names, good competitors. Some go her way, some don't. But at the end of the day, is the experience for me. It's like that's the separating factor. Like once Kausion finally got a taste of high level competition, you know what I'm saying? Separation was shown. You know what I'm saying? And has there been enough time in these 3 months and that Raw Image battle for you to say, okay, maybe she's gonna obviously improve, study the game tapes, adjust, do some things better. And because they have a lot of similarities in certain areas, like she won't get. I don't think she's gonna just die under it.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like I don't think that at all. I think this is like battle of the night potential. You know what I'm saying? I think this has a chance to be very competitive, and
this battle means a lot. It means a lot for that state. Like there's a lot of pride on the line too. So it's not just another battle. I really do feel like there is a lot of pride on the line. So I do expect a fierce competitive battle. Same. I'm definitely going to edge First Lady Flame.
Same here, sir.
But I expect a fire battle though.
Then we have the main event, man.
Oh,
Yes, man. Yes. 40 Bar's 17th career headliner, I believe. 16th or 17th.
Louise, man. Golly.
Just keeps on adding to the decorations, right? There's more things to add on. So gotta make graphics is gonna keep getting longer. I don't like this. And then you got main event Yoshi. You know what I'm saying? I believe this is her third or fourth headliner so far of her career. And boy, the face off was good, but that Twitter space was better.
Oh my gosh, man! Yeah,
have you seen their profile pictures on Twitter too?
I saw what Yoshi put up of 40. I saw that one.
So 40 put up of Yoshi.
I did not see that.
You speak while I find it for you.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, hey, man, I remember France was like, "Yo, Vlad, you got to watch the face off, man. We're gonna talk about it on the show." I'm like, all right, I'll put it on. And it was just a whole backstory of them and stuff like that. It was pretty cordial, Then they got on.
Real time reaction.
Oh man.
All right, you see you zooming in, man. Oh, you nut ass freak bull. Hold up. You saw that? This guy used both his hands, man.
Disclaimer, there wasn't anything on there, man. Francis was just messing around, you know what I'm saying? It was a picture of a bunny rabbit, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But then they went on Spaces. Bruh, they took the gloves off, man. They took the gloves off and they were talking crazy. Like, how did this escalate? It went from cordial to like through the roof. What happened?
You know I got clips.
I know you do.
No, I'm clipped up.
Your boy Clip over here, man.
But you won't. But you won't. But you won't. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. And guess what? You just have to text me and ask me what the time limit is. There's no time limit in the contract, bitch. So I'm gonna stop rapping when I'm dead. I'm gonna stop rapping when I know you dead. How about that? How about that? There's no time limit in the contract, bitch. I'm gonna be quiet when you peel me off, you hoe. And they're gonna drag me out, you hoe.
This is my favorite part of it right here.
I'm fine. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready. You better hope I'm not ready. No, I don't know. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want you to be ready. You know that. I want you to be ready because guess what? Your legacy on the line, bitch. Not mine. Your legacy on the line, ho. My legacy not on the line. I hope you're ready. Come back. You think her legacy on the line, Yoshi? You're gonna have it.
Yeah, let me just clarify. I do not agree with that statement, by the way. Legacy is not on the line.
Yeah, man. She's solidified, man.
But your legacy, Yoshi.
Oh.
On the other hand, this is the chance for you to knock down the doors of all the other top tiers to say, you know, I'll tell you, Rock's like, you're the reason I got to battle you now. Official and all. I'm going to be like, 40 is the reason I got to battle you now. So, like, for you, actually, on the contrary, Yoshi, this affects you far more than it would for her.
Yeah, absolutely, man. This is a legacy battle, and I mean, you gotta show up. This is a primetime NBC TV show right here. So it's like you're the headliner, Chrome 23, live on pay-per-view. You were just telling Remy, oh, this was a thing for the girls. Now you got the boys here messing it all up. So here's the first event back with all ladies. Nothing but ladies up there, and you are the headliner. It is going to be live. The timeline is going to be lit. And it's like, what better place to make that statement? It's like when Verb says, as long as I hit the game winner, I can miss all the free throws. So all those little side missions, all the crash out, joints that sometimes people take, when you hit the right lick and you do your thing in the right battle on the right platform at the right time, it just carries so much further. So it's like 40's legacy is not on the line here. 40's going to be 40 no matter what, no matter how you cut the cake. But if Yoshi is A, dominant, B, either gets a clear win in great fashion, or C, it's a dogfight and they both do well, she wins and takes herself up to the next level. And no one can deny her because so many people has 40 as the GOAT of ladies battle rap that if she has a great performance versus her on this league, Chrome 23, come on, man. All doors are open for Yoshi at that point.
I couldn't say anything any better than that. You know, they put out a Twitter poll just the other day. I don't know if it was Black Compass or somebody else. I just seen a brand new Twitter poll since the spaces of Yoshi and 40 bars, and it was fairly even. It was much more even than when it first started.
Okay.
And I feel like all the talking between the interviews, the face off, the space off, it's there's an audience of people that feel very bought into this being possibly Yoshi's moment. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I think the environment is what matters the most for me first, too. Because, again, I don't know what this venue's going to look like.
Right. Is it a stage? Is it the floor?
You know, because if it's like the floor, like how we saw, like I mentioned earlier, in Coco Cakes in New York City, in Queens.
You mean Cakes NYC?
Oh, that's it? My fault, y'all.
You was thinking about the cheeks. You were thinking about the cheeks.
If it's like Cakes and Y, pit style, intimate, we huddling around them, they got a chance for something because, you know, that day of the Chrome tournament, the first round, if 40 had battled Yoshi that night, you know, seeing how their performances fared out. I mean, that's a huge hypothetical. I'm just saying they both performed in the same card that day, and one was superior than the other. Yeah. But as far as skill set, god damn, 40 bars arguably just beat Ill Will, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't have beaten Will, but I have no problem with you saying she did. Is that good of a battle? Is that competitive of a battle? So like that lets me know it's like, yo, this is somebody that bodied QB. This is somebody that has a debatable Will, arguably won against Will. A lot of people say she won. You know what I'm saying? I've seen the highlights and the names that she's been able to beat clearly or stay very much afloat with too, if not. And it's like, bro, that's surpassed some of the wins I've seen Yoshi collect. And when I see Yoshi lose sometimes, she loses in grand fashion sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Prestavia battle, Clips battle, Kausion battle. Those are just crash outs for me.
You ain't lying, man. So,
like her ceiling not being as high as 40s, it makes you want to obviously pick 40. But in the same token, that's the X factor, all of it, because you don't know what the full Yoshi ceiling is like. For real. Outside of the Kausion battle, you say to yourself, is there a higher level than that? Can she bring that level performance and can that beat 40? You know what I'm saying?
Facts. But then we have to look at the flip side too. And we know 40s,
got a little history.
A little black ice, you know, a little slip and fall here. You know what I mean?
See, Yoshi was saying she don't want that. She wants her to be clean.
No, nobody wants that. But I'm saying if we look at the history of things,
Yoshi better root for that. Yoshi better off rooting for it.
I mean, unless Yoshi knows she's got some incredible material, you know what I mean? So maybe she's just that confident in her material that she doesn't want to earn a win that way. But
yeah,
I mean, we know the history, so anything is possible with this, man. So, you know, we got to wait and see, but we don't got to wait too long because the battle is on Saturday. And
around the corner.
I've had a tough time, man, making a decision on who I think is going to win this battle because it's like, with the pressure being so much and the times that we did see, you know, Yoshi go ham, it was against, you know, Lady Kausion, someone I guess who you could say is on her level, right? I mean, Tori Doe, she definitely, she went bananas in that battle. And you know, I mean, all would say Tori would be what 40 bars is at that time to Yoshi in that battle. You know what I mean?
She did good against Coco. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But once again, I mean, you would say Yoshi is probably the, you know, A side on that one, you know, the higher ranked gun on that one.
Facts.
But with this one, with I don't know, man. It's a tough one, but I think I'm gonna roll with 40 on this one. I just think just the way that she just seemed so confident in that face off, just the way she was talking about her material, how it's down packed. You know, when the angles that she can take and the punches are just hard, man. It's just always the flow with me when it comes to 40. You know what I mean? But overall, if I had to pick one, put the money on the line, I'm gonna roll with 40 bars on this battle.
Let me see if I can get this up on the screen here.
Of course we can, man.
Let's see what's going on.
Oh, snap.
See if that's a thing.
Here we go, man. While France is doing that, man, salute to everyone listening on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. If you're listening to this on an audio-only platform, go to YouTube. You can watch this. I guarantee you it's a whole other experience. You're going to laugh your ass off even more, man. So go subscribe to LTBR Podcast on YouTube. If you're already there, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and share it out, man, because we're working hard, man. We're working hard on this YouTube.
Okay, I can't get it on the screen, but Yoshi does have a quote here.
All right.
That I want to read. And the quote says, "I'm the underdog in this battle, but I got more to prove. My ceiling is still very high." And that goes back to what I was saying earlier. You know what I mean? Like, she obviously has a chance to show us something that we have yet to see from her. And it's very well possible. She's still really young into her career. You know, I mean, she's been around for a while, but as far as this level, ascending, she's still very fresh in this department. So it's like, could there be another level of Yoshi? For sure. What I think is interesting though is that she mentioned how like 40 really wasn't one of the ones that was on her radar for real. And she wanted official.
Oh, okay.
So like she's almost like saying like I want to get to official. So if I gotta get to 40 to get to official, I'm gonna do that.
Sounds crazy,
you know
right?
what I'm saying? Listen, you know what I'm saying? But
you don't get no more top of the top.
Right. And it's just like it's unique because it's like there's what happens if she wins? Like this. I'm not gonna lie, it gets a little it gets a little interesting.
It's gonna get crazy if Yoshi wins. Timeline's gonna be upside down, kid.
Right?
It's gonna be like Stranger Things. It's gonna be bananas if this happens, man.
Facts.
Oh, I mean the haters, the lovers, you know, the closeted supporters and all that. Like it's gonna be in shambles, son.
Let me see if I get this back up.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, I want to read this.
Think about this, man. Yoshi in a position to call shots now. If that does happen,
bro, the first interview she does afterwards,
oh man, you know, 3's gonna be on that line. Yoshi, boo. I seen that battle out personally, and you know, I 42-1 personally, boo.
What's 3 gonna say?
TSA reloaded, man. Yoshi, tell me, boo. How'd you come up with that scheme? I mean, bananas, man.
Okay, yeah, we can get it up on the screen.
Oh, snap.
All right. Let's read this quote here for a little bit of the history of 40 and Yoshi, actually.
Okay.
Bam. Should be up.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, all right.
Look at us.
All right, learning on the fly.
All right.
All right. On the history of 40 bars and Yoshi. Yoshi says, I had a diss song and I had a shot at her, which caused her to make her own diss song. When you all saw the disses, they hopped on and tried to book the battle, but the battle got pushed back. Then Remy tried to book it, but 40 turned it down for QB because she was complaining it wasn't fair. She didn't get a bigger name. Wham, wham, wham.
Somebody call a whambulance.
Hopefully third time's a charm, but I still got a feeling as I prepare, she might do me how she did Coffee.
Yikes. Oh, yikes. I did not know that.
Yeah, what you think?
Ooh, that was a low blow.
Was it right?
That last sentence, though.
See, because I will say, right? Yo, listen, let me tell you something about the spaces.
They did talk about that.
Let me tell you about the spaces, dog. All right, you have to have a bit of sensitivity, right, when it comes to mental health, because they both had their mental health struggles, and they've also combated each other for it in the past in Twitter spaces when 40 called out
hurt
Yoshi.
People hurt people.
40 called out Yoshi for lying to her therapist. It's like, all right, man. Everybody.
How'd she get that info?
Yoshi said it. Yoshi openly said it in the space. And 40's like, what? What did you just say?
I was like, I'm pretty sure the therapist broke some kind of HIPAA law.
So like,
Yoshi left the therapist office. Therapist went, bars, bitch.
When 40 didn't 40 didn't battle Coffee that night because she just couldn't hit the stage for, you know.
She said she had a lot going on at home.
Yeah.
She said, you know, it wasn't necessarily like, oh my goodness, I woke up, I can't get out of bed because I'm weighed down by anxiety. She was saying that there was something going on at her home that she could not do anything about, obviously, because she's, doesn't live in New York. The battle was in New York. So you figure thousands of miles away, whatever, from home, something is happening that you would like to attend to, but you can't attend to. So that brought on that anxiety, not that she just suffers from general, mental anxiety and stuff like that. So she wanted to clear that up and make that.
She did clear it up, but she also mentioned in the past, prior to her performances, that she also, like every performer does,
right? But that's like a normal level of anxiety, yeah.
So, but her not showing up though at the end of the day is like, it sucks, because at the end of the day, the consumers, we had a bad pay-per-view. Nobody wants to hear that. People came out, you know what I'm saying? And Coffee would have had the chance to have had a performance that really could have transcended her, because if she had caught 40 slipping that night,
right,
and caught the W, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then you go on the Twitter spaces, they like have this whole revisionist history about it. They're like, you can't criticize somebody for a battle that didn't happen. It's like, all right, all right, man, all right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, before he's been prepared for a minute, though, this battle's been around for this battle's been in the works for a while. You know what I'm saying? They definitely did the face-offs a long time ago when they were both in New York. Remember that?
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Man, yeah.
So, do I think she'll be unprepared or have any of that slippage? I'd say no. I think she got enough time to adequately be ready. The Ill Will battle show, if you give me enough time, I could be ready.
Yeah, I mean, come on, she was crazy in that joint.
And like I said,
so imagine if she brings that type
that's what I'm saying. If the best versions of both of them come that day, if they both bring the best versions of themselves that day,
that water first.
If they bring the best version of themselves that night,
there you go, good cleanup. Yeah.
40 wins.
Yeah,
40 wins. 10 times out of 10.
That Ill Will Miss Hustle 40.
Yes.
Then it's like,
by the way, we're entertaining both sides. We have to, you know what I'm saying? But in my world, I don't see how Yoshi wins this battle.
I mean, there is a way. I mean, like,
I'm not saying there's not a world. It's just in my world. I don't see that being
just remember, man, everybody's humans and things happen.
But I do respect the upset factor always. You know what I'm saying? I never rule something 100% out. You know what I'm saying? Doctor Strange. There's a lot of different outcomes, but all the outcomes that I'm seeing is a clear win for 40.
Oh, man.
But you did say something that was interesting. Even if it's a dog fight, meaning Yoshi finds a way to step up to the plate.
Yeah.
She could get outclassed slightly, but really did well.
Yes. Yeah.
And at that point, are we throwing some pity?
I mean, listen. When 40 battled KCJ,
yeah,
and like clearly outclassed her,
yeah.
Remember, everyone was like, 40 outclassed her. Oh, Casey, such a valiant effort. She was so great, but that is 40 bars, and but Casey did great. That's 40 bars. So it's like,
fair enough.
You better keep the same energy, all right?
Yeah,
same energy. Yeah. I don't want to hear nothing, man.
Yeah. All right, fair enough.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Man, is that it? We covered. Is there any surprises? Have you looked into your crystal ball? Does the Oracle know anything about this card? Because I mean, 4 battles. You know what I'm saying?
4 battles, nice little appetizer.
I'm not mad, but I'm saying, do you know anything in the streets? See anything in the underground?
Just be on the lookout. More Chrome activities come very soon.
All right. Stop that cap. Make that.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Shouts to they're gonna have a real they'll probably have a busy summer. I'm sure they'll be back around. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see who's out this summer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wonder. Who could it be?
RVE could be outside this summer.
Oh yeah.
URL Summer Man is not that far away.
Yeah.
But you know who is outside this summer?
Who?
Battle of the Bay X.
Hello.
Shouts to GTX.
15-year anniversary of
Battle of the Bay.
Battle of the Bay, man. Grind time. Talk about memories, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, a lot of y'all were not outside for that era, wouldn't understand what was going on during that era, how exciting it was, how thirsty we were for battle rap, and they were delivering, man. These Battle of the Bays were epic. Like, you people just do not understand, and those that do understand, I know they feel me right now, man. Those things were epic, and I'm just so excited. I love what Disaster is doing. He's bringing back that feel. He's bringing back that side of battle rap that I definitely sorely miss all the time, you know, because so much of the content right now is so homogenous that you just definitely need something different every once in a while, man. And heavy hitters, suckers, lined up on his card so far, man.
2-day event too.
Woo! Talk about the old school joint. It's like Grizzlemania and whatnot, man.
This is I want to pull up the Battle of the Bay 5 flyer if I can find it. But like you go back to watch that flyer, at the corner is like $10 tickets, $15 tickets.
Yeah.
And then you look at the bottom and it's like Aver, Marv 1, like, huh?
Right.
Like, damn, Aver all the way down there. What's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? You see a lot of your names that probably headline now at the bottom of the flyer for that event, and it's just shows how different of a time we were in. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh, it's getting crazy, man. Like, I remember that too. That was the first time where I was kind of like, Verb is human. I was like, Marv might have, I didn't want to admit that to myself for a while, man. At the beginning, I was like, nah. Because at first I thought Verb was like,
fool.
Nah, fool. You lied to me, Flush. But at that time, I thought Verb was just unstoppable. And here comes Marv 1, man. You know, and it was just like, wow, okay. So much happened out there, man. Do y'all history. Go back and look at the old Grind Time YouTube and look at those old battles from Battle of the Bay. Give yourself some history.
Let's get it up here. I got it on the screen.
Hey, yeah.
Look at that.
What? Battle of the Bay 5. I can't see that, friends. Can you read that, please?
I got you. You know your eyes ain't working.
Hey, watch your mouth, son.
We got the Saurus versus Ilmac as the main event back in the day, bro. Look at that. Organic versus Disaster. Kid Tours versus Fresco.
Oh my God.
Kid Caustic.
Oh man. The Mooly lover. The Thule buster.
Cadillac Ron.
R.I.P. man. R.I.P. Cadillac
man. Kruger Illusions. Look at Giant Storm Satire, man.
What?
Satire's
coming back. Yeah,
Satire's coming back on the tour.
Gambit, D Blacksmith, Pariah.
Look at Aver, bro.
Absurd. Why is he on the bottom of the card?
I'm telling you, bro.
Why is he? Hold on. He's actually at the bottom of the card.
I wasn't playing with Joe. Serious. He was the opener.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
$15 for Friday and Saturday. How about that?
That's fire.
How about that for an event?
That's fire. Wow. Aver was on the bottom of the card for day one, son.
I told you. I had said. Damn, son.
Where'd you get that from? Wow. Things done changed, man.
Did it ever?
But you hear those names and it's just like a throwback to back in the days. So I'm looking forward to this new remix, man. Let's talk about who's on the card so far, friends.
I got you right now. Oh, let me go ahead and get the other card on the screen. Stop sharing this.
Come on, let me get it together.
Yeah. So we do got on the main event. You should see that Hollow the Dawn is battling Disaster. Not Disaster, the Saurus on day 2.
That, man.
What you think of it?
That's crazy. You know, because the black phone rang.
Oh, we're gonna talk about it.
We're gonna talk about it a little bit, but we got to see Disaster make his debut, you know, at URL. And I like what I saw, man. I like this little updated Disaster. I like this updated Thesaurus vibe that's going on right now, and this, you know, how he's rejuvenated and getting the respect and the love, you know, that he deserves and stuff. And I think that does a lot for an artist a lot of times, because sometimes you can hit a plateau and coast for a hot second, and then next thing you know, you're like, what? I'm being appreciated and whatnot. Like, people are looking forward to me. People are making announcements. My Twitter is jumping, and that can get your pen flowing. So I'm definitely looking forward to this, man. This is a classic in the making. I expect nothing less than this. I think everyone understands the assignment and knows what's up, and everyone is doing it for the love too. You know, I think everyone knows what's up, knows, you know, what this means to the culture and stuff. So everybody's going to show up, and I expect nothing less but greatness from this battle. And, you know, it brings you back to the king of the dot, the Pat Stay forever. I feel like this is going to be a continuation of that vibe. And when that weekend ended, I told you, France, I want to see more of this type of stuff. So
Facts.
I'm glad that Disaster is doing this, man. Battle of the Bay X.
It's definitely one of those battles that you say to yourself, damn, it never happened. You know what
I can't believe it. I was like, is this a rematch? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, they've all battled like everybody in proximity of each other.
Yeah,
they both battle Ilmac, Disaster, Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on of like Verb. You know what I'm saying? You keep going with like just goated names that have all battled except those two individually, which is crazy to think. But on day one, we do got a 2-on-2 as a main event. DNA and Clips teaming up yet again. You know what I'm saying? Taking on Satire and Dumbfounded.
Oh boy.
And we just came off of a card of 2-on-2, so I'm kind of like I got a little 2-on-2 hangover.
I hear you, but at least it's just one of them.
Yeah.
It's just one of them.
Yeah.
It's gonna be at the end of the night.
Yeah.
So we can relax, So, but I hear you. I'm a little woozy from hour-long 2-on-2 battles, surprise battles.
Oh man,
from new people, first timers. Yeah. So, yeah. But these are legends.
Yeah.
As France would like to say, three legends.
3.5. 3.5 legends.
Are we gonna keep? I guess Satire is a legend from from where he's at. He's a legend.
Okay.
So
Okay.
But we have 3 certified legends up on that joint. You know what I'm saying? So how could we go wrong, right?
I'll tell you how we could go wrong.
Oh, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
We just seen the battle with 3.5 legends on
it. Pessimistic.
Nah,
everything's gonna go wrong.
I'm playing. It can't go wrong. You know why it can't go wrong? Because DNA is on the stage.
We just talked about that.
I was just playing about it. You know what I'm saying? But with DNA, if I see a 2-on-2 and I see DNA's on the stage, 2 things I know is that his team is going to be on point, and the team that are battling them have to be sharp because he's going to be on point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're not, you're going to look like the 2 rookies from, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
From across the land.
Hello.
So, DNA and Clips, charismatic as fuck. Mm-hmm. We just seen them together out at Toronto.
Yeah.
They were fantastic against Sick and Castro. I have no doubts of what they're gonna do on the GTX stage together. Both their debuts on GTX, even though DNA is a grind time staple.
Yeah. I mean,
grind time East.
Yeah.
So DNA's back home actually.
Yes, technically.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you
Welcome home. Grind time shit. ARP voice. Grind time shit. Battle of the Bay, make some noise. All right, without further talk, we got a couple legends on the stage. We got Satire and Dumbfounded, make some noise. And you got Charlie Clips and DNA. DNA, welcome home, make some noise. Bay shit. Bay shit. Yeah. I'm excited for the battle now. All right, I'm talking myself into it. I'm talking myself into it.
Oh man, that was too much. Yeah. Nah, man, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be stupid. So I'm looking forward to that, man.
Yeah, I like that. And we got Disaster on the card without a match announced.
Wasn't there another match announced though? I want to say yes.
What do you think it is?
Oh man, I want to say there was another match announced.
Well, I seen a poster saying they were going to announce matches. I can check their Twitter as we speak, but
Oh no! You know what? You are correct. Never mind.
Yeah, you're right.
You know there's supposed to be more announced this week.
Yeah, they're doing it tomorrow.
All right, man.
I tell you what, though, somebody couldn't help themselves and let the cat out the bag on 3 Letterman show. And so to protect GTX, to not spread it.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. To not leak the information.
Yeah, listen, punctuation is everything. Where you place that comma right there was kind of crazy, man.
Yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying?
To not leak the information.
So the information doesn't get leaked.
All right.
See, that's the one thing about the pause game y'all don't like. It forces y'all to, you know what I'm saying? it makes you a human Grammarly almost. You know,
absolutely.
So I do appreciate it sometimes for that reason. But to not spread the leak of the information. I fucked it up still. Still fucked it up. I'm not gonna say who Ness said he's battling, but if you want to know, go ahead to PSA Reloaded Hip Hop Man and go watch Enos's interview with 3 Letter Man and watch at the very end. You'll get a nugget and tell him we sent you.
Yeah. That's gonna be a fire one too.
That's gonna be a goodie. Now everybody's gonna be like, damn, what's the battle? Go find out. I'll tell you where to go find it.
Go to PSA Reloaded, man.
Now you saw the Next Disaster battle, right?
You know what? I did not.
Okay. We do have the VOD. We recapped it with the article 4. We talked about it. Once again, to not spread.
Stop it, man. At this point, you're doing this on purpose.
I am though. Okay. So to prevent more information being leaked, I will say if you go watch the Next Disaster battle, you will find out who Disaster's battling on this card as well.
Hello. All right. I got some homework to do, man.
It's all out there. You know what I'm saying? But hold on, man. How can we mute ourselves, man? You know what I'm saying? How can we mute this microphone?
You gotta hit the mute button. Damn.
So now you know who Disaster's battling. And again, this is Nex's fault. It's not our fault. Nex is it's public information. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying. Nex said what he said. Nex said what he said.
That's gonna be a fire battle, man.
It's a goodie, right?
Damn. All right, Diz.
All right, so if you want to find out who Nex said Diz will be battling, you got to go cop that GTX VOD, $20. Or maybe somebody already got it. You go ahead and watch that too.
Hey, man, we do not promote any of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just saying, somebody copped it here. Hey, can I? You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man, everybody get your own. You heard?
You know what I'm saying?
We won't promote that over here.
Okay, my bad. I've gone too far.
Man, we seen what happened with the other squad. You know
listen, hit me if you want to be in the Discord.
Hello. They taking hits on the, you know what I mean, man?
The Discord's still open, y'all. Hit me up. That what happened over there is over there. You know what I'm saying? This operation knit tight. Ain't nothing getting through. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Pull up, swear your secrecy. Come into this. I'm playing, y'all. I'm playing. This doesn't exist.
The Cash App is open.
I'm being sorry. I'm gonna remind you, I'm being sarcastic. Somebody can just clip this part and be like, look what France said.
That'd be fire, man. We be fake lit.
I'm like, did you watch the whole thing in full? Did you watch it in full?
Then I don't care, man. If you don't, that's my thing now, friends. If you don't watch the show, if you don't go to the Twitter, if you don't go to the website, I'm not listening to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm only having discourse with folks who actually tune in. Man.
Here's the thing with being aggregated and being an aggregator. You have to choose wisely what's the information you want to share with the minimal amount of context possible, right? So that way, how much perception is open to this quote that you're leading me down to, or this clip that you're sending me. You know what I'm saying? And if you, as somebody that's being affected by this headline or this short, you know what I'm saying, this content, not just us, I'm saying anybody gets aggregated. Do the due diligence before you jump out the window to respond, to go find the full context of what was said. I've always felt like people should do that, but we're in a society, people don't go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? They just they see it as bite size, it works for them, so they react accordingly. And unfortunately, us aggregators, we know that you want something bite size that you don't have the time to go watch an hour interview, you don't got the time to go read an article, but we know you got 15 seconds while you're doom scrolling.
Yeah. So it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Like I said, this is the home of the narratives. Come control your narrative, man. Don't let me control it for you.
That sounds so evil, man. France Murdoch.
Am I lying though?
Hey, it's the truth. It's Rufus.
GTX got a fire car August 12th. I can't wait for it. You know what I'm saying?
I can't wait till I hear who Disaster's battling.
Go find out, man. Go spend that $19.99. You know what I'm saying? Or join my society. I'm playing. This time I'm really playing. That doesn't exist. I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking.
Just join the Patreon. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Patreon, man.
Yeah, man. So
come on over to this side.
Yeah, I'm glad you talked about the Saurus debut on URL. You know what I'm saying? We got a chance to get the black phone and
the black phone,
and it worked.
Phone with the line that doesn't dial out. You know what I mean? And sometimes it rings and we just pick it up and then look what's automatically being projected on the television, man. You know what I'm saying? And a couple treats, man.
Yeah, a couple treats.
Pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
Didn't know what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
And pleasantly surprised, man. We'll start with Pete and Holmzie.
Yeah, man. The Saurus and Holmzie fun battle. Out the gate, Tay-Rock is doing the introduction of the Saurus and welcome to the platform.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious. Tay-Rock said Holmzie flipped the coin.
Yo, he was so high. He didn't know what's going on. Yo, Holmzie flipped the coin. It's tails. It's on you, the Saurus. What? Holmzie flipped his own coin.
Holmzie flipped his own coin, yes.
Holmzie flipped the coin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what's crazy though?
Yeah.
So Kid Slade standing 6 feet away from Tay-Rock, man. Safety distance, you know what I'm saying? 6 feet apart.
I wasn't even gonna get into it.
Hey, man, I say that to say this. There's a lesson in every bar. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
it was dope that as crazy as it seems like things were getting, for them to be able to stand there and everything was smooth or whatever. That's a testament to both brothers. They got past it. They're conducting business under the same umbrella. And it just shows that you can make it past whatever and continue to be about your bag and not mess up the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying?
Good spin on it, man. Good spin.
I was like, Kid Slade said, I was like,
I thought I was about to get real toxic, but
come on, man. You know me, man. Like, I'm not the toxic boy.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. My bad.
Yeah, how would you do that?
I got nothing to say.
You got some extra years, you know what I'm saying? My days of toxicity are done, man. I want never peace around me.
The Saurus kind of have to fight a little bit in that crowd.
No, you know what? I felt like his pacing was slightly off in the beginning. And, and from the I heard report, we knew that there was a stumble at some point. We didn't know when it was going to happen. But then once it did happen, I was like, ooh, how bad is it going to get? But it wasn't bad. He picked it back up. And from that point on, it's like something clicked and his timing was on. His delivery was on. He was on point. Punches, was connecting, had his schemes and all that. Like, he did dope. Before the slip up, it was kind of like, I don't know, a whole round of this. But after that slip up, I was like, yo, I could see him back in this type of scenario, this type of venues and setting and stuff like that. So the Saurus did well, man. He did well. He definitely adjusted. I will say the crowd was definitely receptive. You know what I'm saying? They were warm and inviting.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
But they definitely gave him a chance. But he definitely earned it though. After that slip up, I was like, okay, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is on point. This can compete.
I love the humility. I love the humility too. Just is like, he is who he is. He doesn't have to do anything further to continue to solidify stuff in battle rap. He is cemented in this game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And yet he says, I have no problem making my debut on the one platform that I have yet to be on. Mm-hmm. That he said in his round that
he's been highly critical of over the years.
And lowest regarded, he said in his round, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And he made his debut against a very solid, very, very solid competitor of the league that isn't the most flashiest of names, but has a very respectable skill set and a lot of wins over very good competition. And say, hey, give me Holmzie the God. No problem.
Yeah.
You gotta respect that.
Yo, Holmzie was fire.
Can we talk about it?
Oh, go ahead, man.
Yo, Holmzie had that the Legends Had It bar.
Mm-hmm. Now, man, Holmzie was fire all round long. He was just smooth, man. He was just smooth. He definitely did his homework. He knew who he was battling, but it wasn't like he just pandered to it and turned it into a whole grind time versus URL thing. In fact, he just rapped like he normally does, you know? And he was just, his punches was on point. You know what I mean? His pacing was on point. He didn't mess around at all. He took the Saurus super seriously. There was no joking around, and
facts.
Holmzie was on point, man. So if I had to edge the battle to someone, I would definitely edge it to Holmzie. He was a little bit cleaner. The Gizzard. He had a few more punches and whatnot, but it was a fun, competitive battle. But Holmzie was just slightly cleaner and just had just a little bit more. But I mean, for a first time showing on URL, the Saurus did very well, and I definitely look forward to, seeing him again in this type of setting and seeing what goes on.
We got the quote from Saurus here.
Oh, let's go.
Let's get that up on the screen.
All right, let's rock out, player.
Mr. Pete Morris.
Hello.
All right, it's loading up. Give it a second, y'all. Hold on, y'all. The quote's loading, y'all.
Give it another second, y'all.
All right, so Saurus says here, I like the crowd, made me earn it. This is a new platform for me, so I earn every bit of it, and that's why I was happy with the idea of a one-rounder. I don't feel entitled to anything. What more can you say about Pete at that point? That's great, man.
Yeah, facts, man.
I do have I want to give Pete Saurus flowers. Sorry, wrong notes.
Take a timestamp for that. I don't know if you need to cut that out.
Nah, those are just notes, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find here we go. I got a list of the Saurus's accolades here.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, let me find his name, man.
Damn.
You see that?
This is what the book looks like, huh?
Oh, yeah, that's right, man.
Jeez.
Yeah, don't tell nobody.
Yeah, well, you just told everyone.
They can't see it, though.
Oh, they can't?
Of course not.
Oh!
You got your mind?
It's lit.
You got your rabbit mind. They can't see what we're seeing right now.
I was like, all of a sudden, all these bloggers going to be like, they're going to have all the stuff.
No, they're good. They're good. Shouts to the Saurus, 6 King of the Dot headliners, 2 now URL headliners, technically. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 2 million view battles, obviously a staple in the grind time era. Had a 10-month winning streak at Tourette's Without Regrets. Out in Oakland, longest streak in history out there, actually.
Yo, they're about to have another event.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Yeah. With some names, too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fire. Obviously a staple icon for the freestyle era. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Two-time everything. 2006, 2007, WRC back-to-back chips. 2006 Scribble Jam. Came back 2008 and got it. Damn. 2011 Grand Prix finalist. Would have been nice to add that one to the list too, but
can't win them all.
Can't win them all, but you can win a lot, and he has won a lot, and that's why he's a legend.
Yeah. Yo, funny thing before we move on though, they had to change the name from Tourette's Without Regrets, right?
What they changed it to?
I forgot exactly what they changed it to, but I know that you can't really say Tourette's now. You know what I mean?
Oh, hell no,
not like that. But it was. Sometimes you get older, you don't know which words get phased out. Sometimes you're like, what?
Things change, man. It's okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, there was a word. I don't even know if I could use it. I don't want to use it, but I'll tell you off here that
I can mute this. You know what I'm saying?
It was like, it meant like you were.
Damn, what kind of word is that?
I used to think
they're gonna be like, hey, what's the word, Vlad? What's the word? We couldn't hear. What's the word? That shit was great.
I used to think it meant like you were, you know what I'm saying, like for like a Mongolian or something like that. But nah, that's something completely different.
Nah, fool.
Fool. You definitely can't use what it actually means. So I was like, oh. I didn't check that out, motherfucker. Not that I was using it recently or nothing like that, but yeah, it's good to know what's off the table, man. What you always thought was one thing when you were a kid, you're like, you mean that was offensive all my life and I didn't know that?
Facts.
Glad I never offended anyone with that word in particular.
We do got Holmzie's quote here on the Saurus and his legacy. Holmzie gets some flowers up here, man. I was hoping he would translate well, and he did. Honestly, I'm honored. He could have accepted anyone for his debut. He's one of the first people we've seen in battle rap.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Now, man, salute to Holmzie. Salute to Pete. Dope battle. You guys will enjoy that, man. So appreciate it checking that one out.
Yeah, man.
So another one. The black phone rang again, man.
Oh, yeah, it did. It kept ringing.
It rang a second time.
You know, before you actually got here, it started ringing for me as well. And I saw the Tru Foe. You know,
we'll save that one. We'll save that one after we talk about the one that both of us did see, which was Yana versus Stumbles.
Yes.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yana went off.
Did he ever?
Yana went crazy.
Yes, he did.
Yana wasn't playing.
He was not.
Whole round was fire.
It was good.
Whole round was fire. I'm talking about punchlines. The drug talk was crazy.
It was on point.
Like, I mean, the passion, the delivery.
That's my favorite part of Your Honor, though. It's like when he
was on fire.
When he gets into his zone, he's comfortable, he knows his stuff. He starts,
yeah,
and just gets into like his great delivery and like his charisma, and it's just it has everything. It really is a complete skill set, and you know he completely acknowledges that he does not want to take battle rap all the way serious, nor does he have that passion to do so. So he's able to just do what he's able to do. You know what I'm saying? He's able to give what he's able to contribute. He's transparent about that. But boy, when you see that man's skill set, you say to yourself, like, damn, like this could be so much more.
Every battle he had, he always has one round where it's like, bruh, can we please get this for like 2-3 rounds, man?
And
like,
he's from the illustrious UM1 class.
I'm like, can we please?
Yeah.
Because you see the potential there, and he's put rounds together where you're like, yo, the talent is there. But then the other rounds, things just fall apart. Either he just doesn't remember it or it's just like crash and burn. But this one rounder, though, it was like, yo, bro, just keep doing this, man. Just keep rhyming like this, you know? And I know you said before that he said that he didn't necessarily take it all the way serious. And one reason that we did know that is because the man just wouldn't get on planes to go battle. So he can only battle
and this time he
close
did.
to home. And he got on a plane. So that tells me that the mind state might be changing, you know, and if that does happen, then we're in for a real treat, man. Your Honor could be one of those guys. I know it sounds crazy because we've seen him fumble the pack quite a few times and stuff, but if he's focused like this and rapping like this, it's gonna be a problem.
Yes, it is.
It's gonna be a problem, bro.
Yeah, talk about Stumbles though.
Stumbles, he showed promise again.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It started a little slow. What's going on here?
Yeah.
But he did pick up and he did start heating up, and he had moments where it was on point and it was like, okay, Stumbles, I see you. I know you've had a lot of turbulence and stuff like that. And you know, he's always like
a tremendous amount.
I'm trying to be
plane couldn't stop damn shaking. It was the most uncomfortable flight I've been on in a long time.
All right. But yeah, I mean, he started off a little slow, but then he picked up, he heated up, and he was on point. He had some good highlights in there too, but honestly, man, and he had, you know, he had his own D-boy talk and stuff like that. And you could even see Your Honor was like, yeah,
he was liking a lot of it.
Yeah, you know, so I mean, you know, Stumbles definitely redeemed himself a little bit. You know, it was clean. You know, he put it together. So I could definitely compliment him on that. And he definitely had some bars where I was like, all right, Stumbles, all right, that was fire. But there was definitely a clear winner in this battle, and it was definitely Your Honor. He was on fire from beginning to end, man. I gotta salute that brother for that performance right there.
Yeah, same. It was a fun little one-rounder.
Yeah.
The battle for your potential, and you know they showed the flashes that they could.
Yeah.
You know, this is what it is. I just always leave watching these Your Honor battles where he's kind of good. Just always saying to myself, what if? What if?
Hey, listen, man. I'm hoping this is it, because that was so good that
he said
it's like it's a shame, man, if it doesn't.
He said he wants to do some more one-rounders. After he did an interview afterwards on Hip Hop Race, he wants to do a couple more one-rounders.
Okay.
And then eventually get a rematch with Ill Will.
Hey, man. A little soon, but
I think it's very soon for all that, personally. Obviously, I could see where he's like, yo, I want my leg back. That was a battle I really wanted. And the situation at the time, you know, he had his own family stuff going on during that battle. So he couldn't probably give it his all. But the point is, like, if that's really a goal that you want to have for yourself, it can't happen on URL. We won't battle on URL at this moment in time. But go ahead and go out here and somewhere you can be consistent for a little bit. Get some real buzz going. And then find out, you know,
he's rapping like that.
You know what I'm saying? Find out what's, you know, I'm not saying it'll happen no time soon, nor am I saying do I want to see it. I'm just saying if you have a goal, work towards it so we can see what it looks like when you want to work towards a goal. Because that'll show us your commitment towards something, even if it doesn't transpire or happen.
Yeah, exactly. And then something else great will pick up from that. So.
Exactly. You You know what I'm saying? I do want to talk about this Ace and Tru Foe, but I know you didn't get a chance to.
Oh my god!
But you know, you didn't have to, sir. You know what I'm saying? The results are there.
Let's talk about this, man.
We got an Ace quote. Let me get this up on the screen. Where are you?
Here we go.
Here it goes. Bam.
Bam.
So, Tru Foe wasn't clean any round this battle, Vlad.
Is it on the screen? What?
Yeah, I'm about to put it up right now.
It takes a load. Okay.
So Tru Foe wasn't clean any round this battle. So let's get that out the way.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's been this whole narrative of like they're redoing the battle. Let me take this off the screen for a second. Let me address this real fast. All right. They did not redo the battle. Okay. Tru Foe tweeted out, you know what I'm saying? He said it in the battle, like, let's do it again. And then Ace like had a slick remark, and he's like, let's do it tomorrow. Ace like, I'm not having sex with you. What the hell are you talking about?
Whoa.
And so like everybody started laughing at like Tru Foe because Tru Foe's obviously asking for the rematch the next day. Then Tru Foe tweets out. I'm just telling you what happened.
No, I hear you. That I just did not expect to hear that.
Yeah. Then Tru Foe tweets out like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, we'll do it again.
Yeah,
we're doing a battle. And Ace, I think Ace kind of knows in his mind they're not going to redo this battle. Okay, but then he goes on, you know, these media platforms and just entertains them. And but they didn't redo the battle for the context. The point is the battle was not redone.
But they were contemplating it, right?
I think Tru Foe just, because he wasn't prepared and he freestyled his whole third round. Yeah, he probably thought he wasn't going to get paid. He probably thought, damn, like I didn't complete the objective here. Am I going to get my back end? Can we do it over so we get my back end? Yikes. And, you know, here's a quote from Ace. Do that though, man. Ace says, I would think that someone who cares about their craft, you wouldn't appreciate dying in this fashion. Ouch. He was trying to get through his material, but every day ain't somebody's day. But it's my day. And boy, was it Ace Amin's day. I mean, don't get it twisted. I thought Ace Amin's first 2 rounds were cool. It were good rounds. Yeah. Nothing translucent, right? Nothing like out this world. It wasn't the best Ace I've seen so far this year. And personally, the third round, it's all nasty. Like Ace having his rounds being talked through and Tru Foe muttering, talking and walking. Tru Foe has like his shirt like halfway up and is like showing his like staple and just like his hand over disappointed. Like he's
crashing out in the battle.
He was in his phone in the second. Like it just got really nasty after a while. The third round was nasty work. I'm not gonna lie. Ace, like they get into a big shoving match because Tru Foe out like really escalates and pushes him back, and then in the process, Ace bites his lip. What? Like blood on Ace's mouth. He's rapping with like blood in his mouth, and it's like, what is it? What's going on?
This whole Midwest DMV thing out of control, bro.
What the fuck's happening? But the first 2 rounds, Ace was good. Yeah. Woo! Ace was good, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. His second round was fire.
Okay.
It's just to see Tru Foe in this. Before I bomb on Tru Foe, let me just give Ace his props. You know what I'm saying? He's been on a dope run this year. Arguably only lost 1 round against Arsenal. Because you know, I got him beating clean every round. I got him beating Craig every round. First, it's cool. He beat Craig still. Great performance against Arsenal. Got him beating him. And now he got a body against Tru Foe. So, you know, this is 4 in a row for him.
All right, salute, man. Congratulations.
His first round, not his first round, his second round, he had a bar about like, Tru Foe, didn't you battle 40 bars while you let her beat you on live? Oh, I'm lying? I just assume you lost to 40 because you let them shoot you 10 times. Ooh. Yeah, and they said his name 10 times, Foe. Yeah. So.
That's fine.
Yeah, so, but Tru Foe, man, you know, in the UFC, I'm a casual UFC fan, so Titus and Q put me on to this. That like, I think if you lose like 4 in a row or 5 in a row, there's a certain amount of threshold of you consecutive losses. Yeah, you're out the league. Tru Foe would have been out the league at this point. Wow, a long time ago. And when you see his performances against Av, you didn't expect him to beat Av, but you didn't expect him to have a meltdown like that neither. Especially after the promise he's shown in the Red battle. Has a solid battle with T-Top that honestly, like, I got him getting edged out in the battle. If you have him edging the battle, fine, but it didn't make a big splash. But it's just like when he loses, like, it's such in grand fashion. Yeah, it's annoying to watch. He's not beating any of these guys in clear. Like, even though he beat Geechee, massive battle for him. I'm not trying to downplay it. I'm just saying it was still a split decision. So a split decision means that it wasn't clear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The red battle, not clear. Then you go down the list of other top tiers he's battling. It's just like they're not clear. You're not getting clear wins against top tiers.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's losing to some top tier names or some mid tier names in grand fucking fashion. And as a Tru Foe fan, a Tru Foe supporter, somebody that rocks with him too. I've been critical of him. I've given him his praise. We've wrote about him, everything up and down, right? Yep. I hate seeing him lose this way.
It was nasty, man. It's nasty work.
Yes,
it's nasty work, man. So
because I've seen there's now a compilation of losses that he has of this magnitude.
Yeah, I mean it is what it is.
When someone can make a compilation of you losing battles of this magnitude where you're choking multiple rounds in it, and you're just dying, like that's not okay, man. Like, and don't get it twisted. A lot was going on too. Like, maybe it's some kind of karma that a lot of the guys from the trenches card that were on the trenches card and now on this card. Had bad performances,
you do
man.
Right by me.
You know, except Swamp handled business and Holmzie, they handled business, but most of the other guys got pulled off the card. You know, not so very good. So maybe there's some karma there, but damn, bro,
that was crazy. Yeah, man, that's why I was shocked. Like I turned on the YouTube and I saw Black had a blog. Jay Black had a blog. You know, Black is normally really steer his ship in this direction, you know. So
not as much anymore.
You know, right.
He needs to get back to it. He needs to get back to it.
When it does happen, you hear about it, you know. And so I was shocked when he was talking about these two guys potentially redoing the battle and stuff. And I'm just like, with everything that's going on right now, and you know, everything that the URL has been in the headlines and stuff like that, we all know what's been going on. It's just like, I can't believe this was actually even contemplated. You know what I mean? Like, and let out to the public. You know, it's one thing if
I'll be honest,
if you just don't know about it,
yeah,
because so much happens in entertainment that we don't know about, and a lot of things are smoke and mirrors. So it is what it is. We're all adults. We all know that things go on, that everything is not what it seems. So I get that. I understand that it's been put out there in the past that things have been done before. But now while you're going through all this looks crazy, you know, to even think about that, to even put it out in public like that. Like, that was kind of bananas. So I want to salute Jay Black for doing that blog. You know, could have just sat back and did nothing, you know what I'm saying, and said nothing. But
I want to shout out us.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Also keeping it a stack.
Come on, man.
No Andre.
Oh, hello. You know, so it's like, you can't do that, man. Like, the integrity is just like, come on. If you lost, you lost. It is what it is. Keep it moving. Get your get back. But I just thought it was just bad PR to even have that out there in the atmosphere, man. So I'm just so glad they didn't go through with it.
Yeah.
That would have looked crazy.
Partially, a part of me just feels like maybe Tru Foe just jumped the gun and because he went to Twitter first. Obviously, before the blog, before the recaps, for the interviews, it was Tru Foe's Twitter that told us what happened in this battle. He tweeted out, "I'm bogus." When he says that, you know what that means, right? 2, he tweeted out, "We're doing it again." You know what I'm saying? We're redoing the battle. So it's like,
why announce that?
It's like,
why announce that, dude?
All right, Vlad, I'm sorry. I'm off the Tru Foe boat, man. I'm selling all my stock in Tru Foe estate. You know what I'm saying? I can't do this no more.
Pack watch?
He is the pack. Let's just chill out. Chill out,
man. Chill out. Relax.
This is battle rap talk, Tru Foe. Relax. Tru Foe's a great human. He's a great person. But I'm just talking about his career. It's just like, as somebody that was critical of him, UM4, right? Subpar puncher. Yeah. Took that to the next level, rose to the occasion, proved us wrong, earned a ton of respect, and I feel like along the way made his brand stronger with the performances and the personality accentuated. Obviously, he is allergic to being consistent. So, like, you find moments and times where he'll have a run on UM4, and he'll battle royalty on like the Riot and just die. It's a royalty. What are you doing? And then it's like he's like, you'll see him battle Saga, he's okay. And then you see him in UM5, and what the fuck? Big Ichi fucking got it.
Right.
What's going on here? You know what I'm saying? And then it makes you wonder, like, yo, if your ceiling could if your ceiling has the potential to compete or be Geechee, like find a way to hone into that. I know you won't be at that level all the time because
he was real good versus Red too.
He was. And the point is, like, I know you can't constantly replicate that, but find a way to stay as consistent as you can to it, or show us how consistently clean you can be. Right. And that's how you beat the stigma. Jada Nightwing obviously had the stigma of choking when he was first in the league. Then he goes on his UM1 run. He beats like 3-4 vets in a row. And then, you know, before all that, before he gets back into his bag, he had a solid 7-8 battles where he didn't choke. Yeah. And we felt like he beat the stigma for a bit. Chess, 2019. Right, yeah. Kausion said, give me 5 battles for you to battle me.
And he did it.
He said, I'll give you 7.
Yeah.
Gave him 7 clean battles. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Ace, even Ace now. Like Ace still stumbled.
A lot cleaner though.
And he stumbled in his first against Tru Foe, but it was all of his stumbles are just and get right back into it. Before his stumbles were like, oh my God, like when he would stumble, it was like you pulling a Jenga block and it all just fell. Oh now he stumbles and it's like the Jenga block just shakes a little, but you pull the block and it stays intact. Fair? Good analogy?
I like that.
You know, so that lets me know he's committed to staying prepared.
Right.
I don't know what's going on in Tru Foe's life outside of this. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too personal.
Yeah.
I don't know how much fog he may have that prevents him from being able to lock in. And I say that as somebody that suffers a lot with fog to stay consistent with creating content, staying creative, doing graphics, design, research, and writing. I have experienced that a lot. The point is, though, once you're paid for your services and you have an audience, those are the people who you are now responsible to. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people that you have to deliver for. You know what I mean? Because you want to keep getting that lucrative bag, don't you?
Hello.
You want people to keep believing in you, right?
Hello.
You know, but when the situation like this happens, I just feel like it makes it harder for us to just like feel like you'll ever fully get it together.
Yeah, man. Nasty work, man.
And the battle thing got pushed back. It was supposed to happen a week prior.
Thank goodness it got pushed back, man. He probably would have no-showed if it was the week before.
Because I know the Crucibles happened the week.
How crazy would that be?
Yeah.
Imagine they pulled him off the card and then he no-showed this Ace battle. It's like, I ain't ready.
You know, you remember they had all those band battles at
yeah.
Ocean, you know, shots of the band battles, Cortez J. Mills.
Yep.
Kid Chaos stir around against C3, around about men's mental health. Dope round.
I gotta check that out.
You know what I'm saying? I think it was another band battle that happened too. Chess and Tink.
I heard about that. I heard.
That was no bueno. All right, so Tru Foe and Ace were supposed to be there.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Yes, and they happened a week after that. So you weren't ready a week after that.
Oh my gosh.
Imagine.
There's a lot going on, man.
That whole trenches. That's where I want to shoot him a little bit of bail about the whole situation with the trenches, because that shit was a major distraction for almost. And you saw everybody was affected by it.
I mean, that's Danny. You know what I mean?
The people that were not affected by it, no surprise, they were quiet. You know what I'm saying? Holmzie, let me fall into the shadows. Swamp, let me just go do.
Wait a minute. Prep was out there. Man, he didn't get too crazy, but he got his ass whooped.
Yeah, he got his ass whooped.
I heard. You know what I'm saying?
You check that out. And he got
it's out.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Let me get another call to Black Phone, but Prep got his ass kicked. And straight up, it just a lot of those guys were distracted by it. That's where I do want to look at URL slightly, where it's like, bruh, you took him off this card.
Yeah.
You know how he is with short prep.
Yeah.
You put him in a position to possibly, I mean, like, the card he was supposed to originally battle at was the same date as the trenches. So in essence, he should have been able to have been prepared for that date.
Mm-hmm.
But he got pushed back a week later. So, and plus Ace and Tru Foe, I mean, there's a battle that like had a bit of a backstory. They had gone back and forth plenty of times in the past. Plus DMV, Midwest could always sell that. So it's like, you kind of look at it as like, damn, like he went through this PR lashing for what he did. He didn't know how to maneuver, you know what I'm saying? And then the battle he goes to do to replace it, he dies in it. So like there's just no win in this month for you. There's no win.
Murphy's Law, yeah. Everything that can will go wrong.
Yeah. All right, I'm done. I'm done piling on Tru Foe, but
nasty work.
Yeah.
What else is out there, player? We covered everything.
Covered everything, man.
That's it, big dog.
Only thing left is for the bonus. You know what I'm saying? We could talk about the Summer Madness survey that I put out.
Ooh, you want to do that?
Yeah, we can.
Let's do it, man.
All right. So,
want to change the title at the bottom?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's how you do it. Go over there. I think fantasy's wrong.
Fantasy's wrong?
Is it?
Fantasy.
It's getting late.
Shout out to that spell check. All right, man. So I did a Twitter survey. Well, I'm gonna do 2 surveys. I did one with Google Forms, so I let people go into the form and select 7 battles out of like a list of 15 battles that could possibly be on Summer Madness that we've just seen circulating, that have been in demands, been in talks, people have requested, fans have asked for, media's talked about, people battles that I personally want to see as well. But then I made a suggestion box at the end. I said, hey, there's a battle here you do not see on the list. Type it in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got about a couple hundred responses.
Nice.
Pretty good number of responses. And we got the top 7.
Oh, let's go.
Want to hear the top 7, Vlad?
Not the top 6.
All right. Top 6 shit we hear. LOL, wow. All right. You know, you know.
Relax.
All right. So out of the 7 battles that got the most votes out of the couple hundred surveys that were submitted, number 1, I'm gonna just say it was over 200. It was over 200 surveys.
Yeah.
So number 1 was Shotgun Suge versus Fonz with 166 votes.
Interesting.
Number 2 is Jazz the Rapper versus Miss Hustle rematch with 164 votes.
Okay.
Number 3 is Averb and Swamp.
All right.
With 144 votes. Number 4 is T-Rex and Chess with 132 votes. Number 5 is DNA and Jerry with 128 votes. Number 6, Murder Mook versus Rum Nitty.
Interesting.
122 votes. And number 7, Twerk versus Av.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Interestingly enough, I think people really want to see Rum Nitty on the card, but they want him to get the right match because I've seen Goods and Calico ended up having twice as many responses, 80 votes, as Rum Nitty and Calico, which only has 40 votes.
I don't want to see either one of those.
Yeah, I feel that. But these 7 battles so far that I mentioned: Suge, Fonz, Jazz Hustle, Averb and Swamp, T-Rex and Chess, DNA Jerry, Mook and Nitty, and Twerk and Av. How you feel about it?
Fire card. Like, if this is announced, what am I mad about?
Right.
Like, if this is honestly announced, what critiques? What can I actually really be mad about? Except maybe I can see people going T-Rex and Chess, but it's like you got to think Summer Madness. If it happens where I think it might happen, that could be a special one. I think both people will understand the magnitude of what's happening here and really do what they need to do. Everyone else is pretty much trustworthy. You know, that would be the only, X factor on the card there where you're kind of like, But if it happens, where I think it might happen, that would make a lot of sense right now if it happens. But that 7 lineup right there, what can I really be mad about?
Chess has 6. I'm sorry. Rex has 6 Summer Madness appearances, 1 through 5. Did those consecutively. He was the only person to do 1 through 5 consecutively.
Right.
And then he had Summer Madness 7. Chess has 5 Summer Madnesses. Obviously, Summer Madness 5. His first time around with the 2-on-2. I know everybody feels some type of way about the impacts, but that counts. Gosh. And he was on 10, 11. Some pack. No, then he was on 10, 11, and 12. So 5 Summer Madness appearances for Chess, 6 for Rex. These are certified Summer Madness guys. They've been on, almost half the lifespan of the series. So
yeah.
I just feel like Chess hasn't been consistent as of lately or doesn't have any momentum.
Right.
But this is a match that's like, hey, we know who Rex is. He's earned the prestige to be and on these cards whenever it's demanded for and he wants. And though Chess hasn't been as consistent lately, we just see what happened to him last Summer Madness, boy. Right. But then with the Summer Madness before that, though, that's the one you're gambling on. That's the one that you wanted to show up. And at the end of the day, with guys like Chess, Twerk's been consistent, but guys like Chess and Twerk, and anybody that's has a polarizing effect and it's in demand, but this can't be consistent. You're gonna gamble on them as a league, because if they give you a good performance, the fans are happy, you're happy, and you get a good battle. They're not so good. Still ratings, just not the ones you want.
The engagement will be there.
Yes, it will.
One way or the other.
I'm gonna get this traffic.
The engagement will be there.
I'm gonna get this traffic one way or another.
That's a fact. Man.
So I mean, I like what the survey puts out so far. A lot of the suggested battles. Fuck it, let's read through some of the suggestions. Actually,
let's go.
It's gonna be fun. There's some of them have a lot. Some of them overlap. Right, there's a lot of people that voted for the same. I should say suggested the same battle, and there's a few isolated ones where it's like, I'm the only one that wants to see this, but I want to see it.
Let's see what freaky ass battles y'all want to see, man.
It gets wild, I promise you.
I bet it does. Let's see, man.
Some people ask for Hitman versus Twerk or Geechee. Makes sense.
On Summer Madness, after everything that's going on right now, are they not reading the room?
There's a lot of.
Are they not reading the room?
Hey, there's a lot of this one right here.
Hitman's the reason why the bull.
Let me tell you something. Hold on. There's a lot of Easy and Rock requests here. Listen,
are they not reading the room?
Hold on, let's talk about that real fast. All right, because from a fan's perspective, if you're not on the inside, if you're not glued to the ear, if you just watch, if you don't have
you mean like if you really have no clue, you just work in your job and you just catch the battles when you catch.
And you just want the best battles. You've probably seen situations with URL and a battler get patched up, so you think, he'll be back.
Right.
Everybody said that. Oh, he'll be back, but if you know.
All right. Okay, I could.
He ain't coming.
I can respect that. Right.
Now, for the media people that are requesting this, you're irresponsible. I'm gonna just call you out on it. All right. If you're requesting this battle, you're irresponsible. All right. Like I understand there's a desire to want to see it, but you as somebody in media, there's no way you have not talked about this. This has been the biggest story of the whole year. Right. So if you covered it, you know the extent of how serious the beef is, as the legal document says. The legal document said beef. It said it. Yeah, so
shame on that document.
And so, like, there's a war going on outside. No one is safe from. You're not gonna see that battle on that platform. Stop requesting it.
Ain't happening. No time soon. Anyway.
Again, like I said, if you're just a supporter of battle rapper fan, casual fan, don't really tap in the media in and out, just want to see the best battles.
Bloggers are weird and do some kinky, freaky stuff, and you don't want to watch them. I get it.
Yes, but the people with voices and influences that are putting out their Summer Madness list as if it's gospel, as if this is the list for people to. Hey, URL, this will save your league. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing presenting this as an option? What are you, where have you been? Did you just wake up from a coma?
Relax.
I'm sorry, I'm talking about them. I'm sorry.
Chickity check yourself.
All right. We almost out of here. Let's keep going these.
Let's go before this battery dies.
John and Don versus T-Top was a suggested match. Tay-Rock versus Loaded Lux. Sheet Happens versus Rum Nitty. Rum Nitty versus Averb. Rum versus Tay-Rock rematch. Gotti versus Iron. Somebody put France versus Jay Black. What a troll. What a waste of a vote. I'm trying to collect data and you hear trolling. What's going on? Lux versus Rock again. Bridge versus Twerk. Kisley versus Twerk. Now this one.
Tay-Rock versus Mike P.
I think Mike P submitted that one.
Salami gang.
Daylight versus Shine, Real Stick versus Ars. Where you been, man? Real Stick versus Arsenal happened.
Like you said, man, people who clearly ain't tapped in.
You're right, but again, I accept it. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the data. I just wanted to respond to the data.
B dot versus Cal. Clearly, they ain't realize. All right, B dot's out here.
They woke about the hyperbolic chamber too.
Austin Powers.
Where's Rooftop Dot?
Where does B dot?
Is Jada Nightwing still active? Headache is still the king of that champion, right?
You just woke up from like 2019, like early 2019.
Headache is still the king of that champ, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah. You were gone a while. He's not. King of the Dot has been a little inactive, my friend. Real Deal just gave the belt back.
He was a champ? When did he become the champ?
Yo, he's a champ twice. He beat Chilla twice.
Yeah, he did.
Chilla Jones was the champ.
Did he three-peat it? I mean, not did he Geechee three-peat it? Geechee has 3 Codys now?
He was just battling JC.
I can't wait to see Surf and John go down. Wait, where's Surf? Free to wave. Shout out to you guys that and you know what? The people that are not too battle rap's not everybody's life. Everybody's not a hardcore battle rap fan.
They're shaming bootlegs now.
Who?
They're shaming bootlegs now.
We can't have watch parties.
Oh man, TaylorMade is no longer on Twitter giving us all the bootlegs.
Wait,
shout out to that legend, yo.
Wait, what happened to Greedy Gotti?
Oh, where's Bum Nitty?
Bum's still around.
He changed his name.
No, Bum's still around.
What happened?
Shout out to Bum.
No. Bum's the man. Yeah,
he's the man. Oh man, Remy has a league.
Oh. I ain't even touching that one. Man.
I'm just saying. So though that audience exists, they contribute to the culture in one way or another. For me personally, though, Vlad, I've never been the one to want to just stop everything for that audience that just won't take a minute to just
you
know,
it is what it is. You know, got all types of supporters.
Yeah.
I love somebody just wrote Sue Surf like he's not about to get sentenced. And they want him for this Summer Madness.
Yeah, the Surf's name is here.
Your Honor, we would like to make a motion to release Rajan from holding so he can attend Summer Madness. Make that one fan happy.
Here's one A-War versus DNA. You ain't gotta ask for it, brother. You can go watch it.
Happened already.
You can go watch that. It's out there. Jazz and Misfit, Ill Will and Jazz, Swamp Blue Castro, Hitman and
Jazz. That's interesting.
Hitman and Geechee, Twerk and A-Ward, Daylight and Loaded Lux, Disaster vs. Real Sick, Geechee and Daylight, Trez and Clips, or Trez and Gotti. Kidsley versus Authentic opener. Was it enough to watch them together? Look at this one. Read it out loud.
Oh man. Pay easy and get him rock.
You see?
Rock.
I like this one. Beat Up versus anybody.
All right. Look at this, dude. Easy to block Cactus versus Sue Surf on Surf Return.
All right, 2026.
Hey, you guys think like Sue Surf is not easy E. He's not going to be jumping through the big screen, escaping from jail, and performing on Summer Madness.
Mook and Twerk.
As much as we would love that.
Rock and Lux. Mook and Briz. Rock and Reed. Shining Foots. Loaded Lux.
Shining Foots on Summer Madness. Y'all need to relax, you DMV people, man.
Rub Nitty and Conceit. Look, another one. Another France and J Black.
Oh.
King Bow versus Alki David.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, man.
That's enough.
Oh, man.
All right, we've gone too far.
Rodney versus Troy. That's crazy. I think that's it, man.
That's enough. Well, so there you have it. That's how the people feel. And, sometimes y'all right, but more times than y'all right, y'all wrong.
But more importantly, you tapped in, man. So we appreciate you guys for always lending us your support. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you guys could take this ride with us. You know what I'm saying? We're in the same studio together, you know what I mean, for the first time in a long time. And you guys can look forward to more of this because it will be happening. You know what I'm saying? So I need y'all to subscribe, man. Hit that notification button and hit that bell. I feel like a real YouTuber now. I said all three things. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Log on to letstalkbattlerap.com and we will see you guys soon. That's 2 of them things for this week, man. So all the supporters, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate you. You know what I mean? And to all the haters, we appreciate you too. As long as you're tuning in and pressing that play button. You know what I'm saying?
So I know you watching them quotes.
Word, man. No, ladies, shut your trap and make that ass clap.
These quotes ain't get 80K impressions for nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
I know one of them might be y'all.
Crying out loud, man. Man, but we appreciate it, France, man. There's so much more for people to look forward to. Brother. And Yo, man, drop them comments, man. Let us know what you feeling. Talk to us. We will talk back, y'all. Peace.
It's all right inside my city.